Hello again.
Hi.
Welcome back to Sipping with M&T. I'm Maria,
I'm Tracy.
and we just filmed our intro video, so hence why we're wearing the same thing. We got refills on our wine.
Merlot, it's me.
Merlot.
I don't know if anybody, no, I'm sure you couldn't see it before, but
No, you couldn't see it.
Merlot.
Yeah. So, second glass of wine, second video.
You can probably tell.
Yeah, you'll probably be able to tell more on this one. On our second glass. And we forgot in our intro video, which if you haven't watched it, we'll link our first video somewhere. Here. We're still figuring this out. So you'll see it. We'll upload it. We completely forgot, since our theme is sipping with M&T, and like we explained in our intro video, we want you to feel like you're our friends and you're sitting down and sipping with us. And we forgot to share what we're drinking. The most important things.
Yes, and I even changed mine, but I'll tell you what I was drinking. I was drinking Menage a Trois. That's my favorite right now.
It's a red wine.
It's a red wine, and I cannot get away from it. I get it at Costco. It's like $7.99. But this one, she brought me today. She wanted me to try the Menage a Trois Chardonnay. And I'm not a big fan of Chardonnay. Well, not that I'm not a fan. I like the way it tastes. I do. But I'm just a huge fan of red wine. Like, I'm trying to get like a buzz at least, and red wine does it for me, which is really good. And then this one's good too. I like it. Yeah, she did a good job.
Okay, good. And I'm drinking Kirkland brand wine, which is actually really good. I had read that that Costco really does buy good wines, and this is Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc.
If you didn't watch the last video, in the last video she was like, wait, say it again. Sauvignon Blanc. But she said it like she was French or something, and I was like,
fancy, which I'm not.
No, we're not fancy.
Not fancy at all. You'll see that as the videos continue. But it's really good. It is a white wine.
Yeah,
I prefer white wine.
I tasted it.
It is good.
I don't prefer white wine, but for white wine, it was good. I'll try to broaden my horizon because I like this wine, so I stick with it, and it's really hard for me to like. My husband is the one that made me get this wine. He's like, try something different. I used to drink Stella Rosa, and then he's like, try something different.
I used to drink that too.
Yeah,
that's what I first started.
I can't drink it anymore. I have like the red wine is so much stronger and like it has a bitter taste. Like I have to.
It's really sweet, the Stella Rosa.
Yeah, it tastes like punch. I mean, I love it, but it's still, and they have so many different flavors now. But I can't drink it anymore because I like the stronger stuff.
Yeah. So we're gonna throw that in on every video what we're drinking. We forgot to do it in our intro video, but we're doing it now since we're filming back to. Yeah. So let's get started. So, our first official topic video is going to be shedding shame, because us women carry shame.
Shame each other.
Shameful creatures.
We're shameful. So much to be ashamed of.
I know. But why do you think that is, really? Do you think we're just we're too hard on? We're really hard on ourselves.
I think we're just so selfless, and when we think about ourselves just a little bit, we feel bad for it.
We feel bad, and not only that, and I've noticed it now more than I'm old. Now that I'm older, women, we shame each other, which we shouldn't. We really shouldn't. I mean, life's hard enough as it is. You know, there's no need for that. So, which is kind of the base as to why we wanted to create this channel. Anyways, so that's what this video is going to be about: shedding shame. And yeah, so you want to start on maybe some things that you used to feel bad about or feel shameful about. Do you have anything that you don't anymore, or maybe still do? You're more carefree.
Yeah, I'm really. That's one of the things that we're very different about.
We're both stay-at-home moms, right? We're going to be doing a video just on that, which will probably be our next video after this. Probably won't film that today, but that'll be the next video we upload. We're both stay-at-home moms, which that alone comes with a lot of guilt and shame. And I get that part where, because you get a lot of remarks too, like, oh, you get to stay home all day. Isn't that nice? Or you're living the life. No, calm down. No.
I would love to have an adult conversation, like all the time. Like I would. Yeah. I talk to a 3-year-old all day.
Right.
It's hard.
I get screamed at all day by 2-year-olds.
A 2-year-old is your boss.
So that brings up. So I used to feel a lot of shame for that because I had always worked, and then after my son was born, I stayed home for about 1.5 years, and that was really rough. That was a rough transition. I felt guilty about a lot of things. And I would get those kind of remarks from other women, like, "Oh, it must be nice you get to stay home," or "It must be nice, you get to chill at home all day, or you don't have to work," or no, like that's not the case. And it made me feel bad. It made me feel like I should be forever grateful, and I feel like I shouldn't have a bad day, or I should be always happy, and it's not easy being a stay-at-home mom. And if you've never been a stay-at-home mom, until you've experienced it, until you've done it, I mean, it's really kind of relevant. What do you think, anyways? Kidding.
She's joking.
I'm joking.
She just said your opinion doesn't matter. But
I'm just saying it's hard. That's one of the things that's important. Until you're in someone else's shoes, you really shouldn't judge. You really shouldn't.
I've done both. I've worked
both.
With my son. When my son was born, I went back to work and
Full time.
I worked for years, and then I got laid off because it was
together.
Oh yeah, we got laid off together. We had a whole department shut down for when we worked together, and so I was laid off. I had another baby, and I stayed home after that. So I've done both, and it's both hard. Like it's hard to work full time and then want to come home and make dinner. Like it's really hard, and it's nice to be home and be able to cook dinner every day, make lunches, whatever. But at the same time, you don't have that adult interaction. So it goes both ways.
Did you ever feel guilty when you worked? Did you feel guilty like when you're at work thinking?
I didn't feel guilty just because like some moms I know have that separation issue. I never did. Like it wasn't like I didn't miss him. Like when my son was first born and I had to go back to work, it's not that I didn't miss him, but I was fine. Like I wasn't like overly emotional about leaving him. Like I felt he was in good hands.
A lot of women are.
Yeah, a lot of women are.
They feel guilty about going back to work. I certainly did.
Yeah, but I just felt like he was in really good hands. It was a family friend babysitting him. And sorry, my daughter just walked by. So anyway, but yeah, so what was I even saying?
I don't remember. But yeah, so things, so that's definitely a good topic or a good reason. Once you have kids, you feel shameful for going back to work. You feel shameful for staying at home.
Yeah.
I know at some point, since I kind of waited to have kids, a lot of people started like hassling me, like, when are you gonna have kids? And
as soon as you get married,
I started to feel bad about not having kids yet. Ugh. And I was like, why am I feeling bad about this?
As soon as you get married, like first you get engaged and they're like, okay, did you set a wedding date? I just got engaged. Shut up. And then as soon as you get married, when are you guys having kids? On the wedding day, I don't know if you guys have dollar dances. You haven't had your cake yet. Yeah. You have your dollar dance and people are dancing with you and they're like, oh, when are you going to have kids?
Right now. You should say, we're going to go right now.
We're going to consummate this right now. And maybe we'll have a baby next year. No. As soon as you get married, they want to start popping out babies. Like, let us enjoy each other. Can we enjoy each other by ourselves? Is that okay?
You can't enjoy your life, Tracy. You have to do what other people want. No, but that also brings up a good topic about, wanting to enjoy each other after you're married, or maybe even not wanting to get married. Not wanting to settle down yet. I know, it's kind of stereotyped that all women want to hurry up and get married and have kids. That's not the case. Some want to focus on the career, which is great. Do that. Why not?
I admire this one.
Yes, me too. Get it. Totally. Which is fine. Everyone does things on their own time. We're not all supposed to be on the same track. Some people have kids younger. Some people have kids older. Some don't have kids. I got pregnant when I was 27.
I was 25.
Yeah. And I turned 28 a month after I had him. So yeah, so I was peaking. I wanted to wait longer. I wanted to wait till I was at least 30, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad my husband rushed me.
He was like, right away, let's have a baby.
Yeah. So I was like, okay.
She was smitten.
I was like, okay.
She was smitten and did whatever he wanted.
Yeah. So, and he knew I was pregnant right away. You remember that?
Yeah.
He was telling everyone I was pregnant.
They came over and he's like, no, you can't drink. I was like, why?
He snatched the wine out of my hand.
And he like wouldn't let her have any of my wine. I was like, what's wrong with you? And he's like, she might be pregnant.
And I was.
And
she was
really
pregnant.
was. She was.
I was like 2 weeks yeah. So
I was like, oh.
he knew. But yeah, so
I was sad. Not really, but kind of.
You were happy.
I was happy.
I was so happy I was finally having a baby. Finally. Took forever. God. But yeah, so those are just a few examples. And what else could be a good example?
Have you seen that commercial? They have this commercial. I think it played a couple of Super Bowls back, where there's all these like parents at the park. So like there's the stay-at-home moms, there's the career moms, they're like all in business suits and like business attire. And then there's the stay-at-home dads. Then there's like the breastfeeding moms, and there's the non-breastfeeding moms. And like they're all like, yeah, like we're better than you. And like they go up to each other and they're like, yeah, we like. And then one of the moms or dads, I don't even know who, lets go of their stroller, and it's like a downhill grade. And so the stroller's like rolling down this hill, and every single parent stops what they're doing and they run after this like this stroller, and they're just like, oh my god. And the commercial, I don't even remember what the commercial was for, but it was about like parents coming together, and like it doesn't matter how you do it, the way you do it, or anything like that. It's just like when one kid is in trouble, like you're all just like, you're all protecting the one kid. So I was just like, and I swear I cried. I'm like very emotional.
Commercial. I'm not.
She's Shocker. Not. That's one thing. Like that's another thing. No, not one thing. We have like a list. We're gonna make
We're gonna make an official list
of all the things that are different about us. I'm very emotional. I cried on that commercial. I did. I cried for a freaking Always commercial where the women run like a girl. If you guys probably hashtag run like a girl, or like just Google run like a girl always, you'll find the commercial that played on this. I think it was also the Super Bowl. And it made me cry.
So Super Bowl's coming up and you're gonna
I cry for commercials. Oh my gosh. I'm very emotional.
No, I think I've almost cried on a Super Bowl commercial. It was like a Google commercial. It was like a person. I'm not even gonna try. It was a Google
She's
commercial.
a lot more emotional since she's had a baby.
That's true.
I mean, it's been 2 years. She's a little tiny bit more emotional.
My heart melted a little bit.
But I definitely take the cake. I cry for everything. I cry when I'm happy, when I'm sad.
You cry when you're eating cake.
If the cake is amazing, why not cry about it? Everyone needs a good cry.
Which is great. Don't feel bad. I know you don't.
I don't.
You don't feel bad. But yeah, we're all different.
Sometimes I cry in the shower. Sometimes I cry when I'm sleeping.
I think it comes with age too. As you get older, you start not to care so much. I cared on some things when I was younger. I don't really anymore.
You find what's insignificant.
Yeah.
And significant. For me, everything is significant to cry for.
Significant.
And I can't say it because this is my second glass. Oh, wanting to do stuff for yourself.
Yes, wanting to do stuff for yourself, and this could play in both ways, whether you're a parent or when you're not. So same thing if you're not a parent, wanting to focus on career, wanting to travel, wanting to be single, or not wanting to settle down, or not settling. That's a good thing, because I know a lot of women, which is a good thing, don't want to settle, and you shouldn't settle. You should wait until you find someone who is right for you.
I have a friend who went through a divorce, and she's like, now she like really knows what she wants. She doesn't want to settle for less anymore. She wants which is good.
And you shouldn't you shouldn't feel
shame about wanting bad about
that. Or having to explain yourself either. Mm-hmm. It's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
Something wrong.
So rather than looking at these things as bad things, we should look at these as positive things. And then if you are a mom, you do change a little bit. Well, you may or may not change after you have kids. I did change a lot, I think. But wanting to do stuff for yourself, that's a biggie. I know a lot of moms experience that. whether that's still continue your career, whether that's going back to school. Tracy went back to school after how many years? A decade?
2007, I think.
A decade?
I think, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so decided to go back to school.
Want to go back to school, want to go back to work, or even just smaller things of wanting to buy something nice for yourself.
Get your nails done.
Get your nails done.
Get a pedicure.
Get your nails did. Don't look at my
or your hair.
Don't look at my.
Don't look at mine either.
Okay. That's something that I think I still kind of struggle with. Not so much as I feel bad about it. I actually would feel bad about the fact that that I don't want to do those things, if that makes sense. That I'm okay with not doing those things, but then people tell me, you should do those things for yourself. And I'm like, but if I'm okay with not doing those things, then let me be.
Exactly. I'm okay with not doing those things too.
Yeah, that's us. If you want to buy yourself that $40 pedicure, you earned it. You should.
Totally.
If that's what you want to do, then
earned it.
You earned it. You
deserve
shot
it.
A baby out of you. Or you worked hard that week.
I didn't
or
shoot a baby out of me. I don't know how her labor went.
Oh yeah, I shot a baby out.
She shot a baby
out. Fish out of water. You got
I had a 2
See, even her birthing. She did
a natural.
Different.
I did it.
You had C-section.
I said 2 C-sections. So
I breastfed. You didn't.
No.
So it's complete opposite. I'm still breastfeeding. That's the can of worms.
That's another video.
That's another video, which I will be doing. Extended breastfeeding, which is another thing.
Do you guys watch Game of Thrones? Sometimes I like to call her Liza. Yeah. You'll understand if you watch Game of Thrones. But it's not that extreme.
It comes from a place of love.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Which I'll do a whole video
of that makes your babies happy.
Yeah, that's it. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah,
and I've been told that a lot too. Like
that's another thing women shame for
breastfeeding, whether you do or you don't,
and for how long you do it. It's not your business. Who cares?
No, it's not your chi-chis.
If I want to do it till he's 10 years old,
then do it.
Not really. Don't do that.
No, I'm not. But if I wanted to, I don't want to.
If you do that, don't tell me.
I
will make fun of you.
No, we're in the weaning process now. But yeah, that's something that a lot of people told me, stop breastfeeding him already or stop.
It's not your business. I make jokes, but I don't care.
Yeah, but you're my friend.
Yeah.
We make fun of each other. That's what friends do. Real friends make fun of each other.
Yeah. When I show her something, she goes, that's so cute. Where did you get it? Like Regina George.
No, but I mean it.
She does mean it. But when I hear it, I think Regina George.
Because you're used to having friends that are Regina Georges?
That is, no.
Oh,
that's just what she says.
Oh, okay.
You guys seen Mean Girls, right?
Sorry. You better have seen Mean Girls.
It's her fault.
If not, go watch it.
We wear Wednesdays. No.
Wednesdays we wear pink. I will be wearing black.
See? She's not going to wear pink on Wednesdays. I don't know how we're going to do this. What if we film on a Wednesday, Maria?
I'll wear pink. I'll wear pink chonies, but I don't have pink chonies. Don't think. I might have like a rose.
I'm going to have to let her borrow my pink chonies.
And then bring them back?
Ew. No,
we're not there yet? Okay. All right. Wow, this video is long.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got to do this. Oh, my God. We gotta do this.
So, I hope you like this video. Comment on what you think.
So long.
I'm sure we probably missed a bunch of topics. But it's our first video. We will be getting better at this. This was just a smidge, a little taste of what's to come. Hopefully you'll stick around.
We'll drink coffee next time.
Yeah, and then we'll be all hyper.
That's fine. Better than long.
Okay. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Again, follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
It's social media linked
below and our intro video. And again, it's at Sipping with MNT. MNT. Get it?
Maria and Tracy.
Yeah. And yeah, so like I said, we'll be trying to upload a video every week. Next one, we won't say what it is in case we change it. But yeah, so hopefully we'll have another video up next week.
I don't even know.
And we'll figure it out. Yeah. We have a lot of ideas. A lot.
Okay. Full of ideas.
Too much wine. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you next time, hopefully.
Bye.
Bye.